Yep. Good.
Welcome to the Take a Listing Today podcast, where our hosts Jim Studebaker and Todd Robertson give you strategies to get you out of the office right now so you can take a new listing today. And now, here's Jim and Todd.
Yes, Jim and Todd here with you once again. The Take a Listing Today podcast, show number 193. Jim over here and Todd over there.
And our wonderful producer in his VIP corner, Lisa Gray.
Hello. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
I keep forgetting about you. Sorry. I know that Todd and I are here.
Yes.
You're staring right at me.
I am staring right at you, but I don't know.
Yeah.
You probably have medication for that. Okay, welcome to our show today. Don't forget our website, takealistingtoday.com. Look at us on YouTube, iHeartRadio, the other things. And
iTunes.
Right.
iTunes, yes. And click subscribe and share and like and thumbs up.
And comment about the show.
Comment.
Give us
Thank
some
you,
comments.
Todd. Yeah.
There's going to be some comments about today's show, I feel, Todd.
Oh, yeah. I have a feeling there are going to be.
Yeah. Today's topic, transforming homeowner fears into trust with intimidation. We're going to find out.
Hey.
Oh, he might have added that. Okay.
Compassion. Sorry.
Well,
No,
that's
okay.
one way. That's another show.
That's it. That's,
Show on how to intimidate people into buying.
the other
a
That's
show.
the other show. That's the evening show. Okay.
Yeah, that's on the dark web. We put that one on the dark web.
Transforming homeowner fears into trust with compassion. That's what we're going to do today. All right. Engaging homeowners who are hesitant to sell their properties requires a delicate approach, one that is rooted in compassion, understanding, and effective communication. By having open and honest conversations, you can address homeowners' concerns, alleviate their fears, and empower them to make informed decisions about selling their homes.
Yeah, I think this is a great topic if things feel like they're going sideways on you and you can't understand why you're not getting listings, or, you feel like there's a communication breakdown that's happening with
Right.
the phone calls you're making, any of the approaches that you're making. It's just not going right. This is a great topic. Take a step back and really think about your intention with your approach. Are you so caught up in the, I've got to make money, my revenue's down, I've got bills to pay.
Yep.
If that's your whole intention, if you've lost sight that these are human beings you're dealing with, that might be why you're having trouble succeeding.
That could have something to do with it, yes.
Right.
Well,
So take a step back and think about this topic.
I think you're exactly right, because the realtors get there and they have an excitement. They want to go over their listing presentation, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you're right. Two things I wrote down here. Number one is empathy, right? Caring about what other people care about is what caring about is all about. And the other one is just simply asking questions. You know what's going to happen in your listing presentation. You know what you're going to say when. So ask them questions to pull out what are their needs, what's in it for them. Can I really help them? Because there's nothing worse than an unmotivated seller that you have to deal with for 6 months. So you want somebody motivated, priced right, and that's the way to get them.
All right. Well, we're going to tell you how to do that. We're going to start with beginning by creating a safe and welcoming space. Establishing trust is crucial when communicating with homeowners who are afraid to sell. Create a safe and welcoming space where they will feel comfortable expressing their concerns and their fears.
Sounds like going to therapy. Create a safe and welcoming space.
A little bit. Sit on the couch.
Yes.
Face down if you're ugly.
Have a notepad ready. Writing
Yeah, have a
notes,
notepad
taking
and don't
notes.
say anything. Just take notes. Yeah, you paid to come see me. Yeah.
Listen actively and emphatically to their worries, demonstrating genuine understanding and compassion. Fake it if you don't want to be genuine there. Avoid judgment and assure them that their feelings are valid. By demonstrating an atmosphere of openness, you lay the foundation for effective communication.
Well said there. And really, that's everything, right? It's the old saying, we've all known it. We've all heard it 500 times. We were given one mouth and two ears, so we should listen twice as much, especially if you've made it all the way to a listing presentation. You did a lot of work to get there. So now we don't want to screw that up. So now relax. Let them let their air out of the tires and ask them questions. You know where you're going to go in your presentation. You know what it's all buttoned up. So that's beautiful.
Yes. And it's almost like being on Broadway. You've been out there doing the same acting role for a year. But every night, the people in the audience, it's new for them, right? It's the first time for them.
Great
Maybe
points.
the 200th time you've done the show, maybe not 200, but 50th time you've done the show.
Mm-hmm.
For them, it's brand new. So when you're going to this listing appointment and they're saying, what's going on with this settlement? And you're hearing the same questions you've been hearing every week for the last 6-7 months, and you're just like, you're on autopilot. Listen, it may be the 50th time you've heard this and you've had to respond to this, but for them, it's the first time they're talking about it and getting to ask these questions and getting to air their fears about moving forward in this type of environment, this type of real estate market.
It's like Todd and I, we keep using the same jokes over and over. As long as we have a new audience, it's fine.
Yeah. And the jokes are still funny to us each week.
Exactly.
We still enjoy them.
We laugh.
It's the part about the new audience that you're missing.
We're still looking for we're still looking for the audience that will laugh at the jokes.
Yes.
It hasn't happened yet, but we're going to get there hopefully one day.
We're not giving up. Yeah.
Right. So on the same topic, consider a pre-listing appointment interview where you get some questions to some key you get the answers to some key questions ahead of time, or you can use Opinion Monkey. Does that really work?
Well, it's a free survey resource. It's a platform online, and you could ask a couple survey questions, put something together. Maybe this is part of your pre-listing interview as you tell the prospect before the meeting, you schedule the meeting, hey, I'm going to go ahead and send you a link, or you can actually embed it right in an email, the survey questions.
Okay.
Or you can embed it on a website. I'm going to send you a link to this. And I just have a couple of questions that I'd like to get answers for. It makes it's kind of a little bit more fun environment, because then you've got the questions positioned. Maybe you've got a nice image with the questions.
Right.
Maybe you even have a multiple choice answer to it. So it's a little bit more fun than a typical dry Q&A kind of thing.
Okay.
I love this point, because this is sort of like setting the stage before you get there. Like we used to do pre-listing packages. Well, now with technology, we could email them. Like a lot of great agents, right? Doing Dominator, what they'll do on every appointment, not 90%, every appointment is they will get a pre-listing package over either electronically, and they'll say, and for example, here's an example. They'll say, here's a list of some questions that my past sellers, and these are all objections, right? Here's a list. Tell me which ones stick out to you most, so when I get there, I can make sure to address those. So it's a beautiful way to hone in and just know, here are their challenges. I just have to overcome this and this.
Yeah, if you don't know the no's, you're not going to turn them into yeses.
Right.
And we have a special gift for our viewer out there on the Take a Listing Today podcast.
Our viewer is singular or viewers?
Well, I can hope maybe a couple viewers, but
okay.
We are offering a free download of suggested questions in today's show notes.
Yes.
So be sure to check that out.
Yep, today only. When you hear this show, you got to go immediately and go get this.
They disappear after you listen to the show. It's kind of like Mission Impossible? This message will self-destruct.
Right. If you want it free, you can always buy it. But if you want it free,
come back and buy it anytime at the Take a Listing Today podcast store.
Right.
Soon to open.
2 hours. Our gift shops should be coming out around Christmas time.
Yeah.
You
can buy your favorite loved one, some coffee mug, a T-shirt.
A Plus Man sweater, you
underwear,
get
socks. We're the Plush Man, the Plus Man plush doll for the kids.
The plush doll, right?
Or dogs.
So it's family friendly shopping, really.
For the dog. We don't want dogs tearing up Plus Man.
No. Are you kidding, Lisa? Take that back.
armless and legless Plus Man.
No, armless. We don't do that. All right.
Okay, we're getting back on track. Here we go.
Who knew we had the live studio audience out here? I forgot that. All right. All right. Next up in our show, educate and inform. Homeowners often fear selling because of the uncertainties and complexities involved in the process. Help ease their apprehension by providing clear and concise information about the current real estate market, the trends, and recent sales in their area. Educate them about the potential benefits of selling, such as capitalizing on market conditions, unlocking equity, or downsizing to a more suitable home. By offering well-researched insights, you empower homeowners with knowledge, enabling them to make informed decisions.
That really becomes the key, because you've got to demonstrate your value and you've got to show them numbers and statistics. If they're a numbers and statistics person, they might be emotional as opposed to logic, but as long as we're meeting their needs, that has to happen as opposed to just bulldoze. Here's everything I know. Do you want to sign?
Right.
All right. How about highlighting personalized solutions? You can recognize that each homeowner's circumstances are unique and there's no one-size-fits-all solution. Tailor your communication to address their specific concerns and desires. Highlight potential solutions that align with their goals, such as offering flexible timelines, assisting with the search for alternative housing, or connecting them with trusted professionals who can help with specific areas of need. By showing that you understand their individual needs and are committed to finding personalized solutions, you build that trust and credibility.
Very well said.
Sorry,
yeah,
hit the microphone.
This is where I thought we were in a rock club for a second. This is where that listening thing really comes in, or you are going to miss these little subtleties that will point you in the direction of what is important to them. And you'll be off on a tangent talking about things like Todd said, if you're going over tons of numbers and stats and that kind of thing, and that is not their jam, that is not what they're interested in, they're going to glaze over. It's meaningless and you've lost them. You will not win that client. So that's where you've really got to listen. Otherwise, you will not know the direction to go in, what's important, what to highlight, where they really need help. Where is the fear? What is the fear? What do I need to do to overcome it?
Right. Another way to build trust, provide clarity on financial matters. Financial considerations often play a significant role in a homeowner's fear of selling. Provide some clarity on the potential financial implications, including estimated proceeds from the sale, costs involved, and any tax implications. But tell them they should see their tax advisor because you are not a CPA, unless you are a CPA, and then I guess you can do that.
And this actually, I think asking open-ended questions, these are all great ideas, tips for open-ended questions. If you find that they're not really giving up, like it feels like, there's another layer to this. I don't feel like I'm getting to the heart of what they're afraid of. We've all been in that situation in a sale where somebody is giving you the yes nod and you're thinking, they're not yesing. This is just a get rid of me nod.
Good point.
Asking open-ended questions really makes a difference. Many people would be afraid or maybe embarrassed to really get into the nitty-gritty of the money. What do you think I'm going to walk away with as far as net proceeds? Or what do you think? I'm in this kind of payment right now. I'm afraid that I'm not going to be able to afford. I sell this, I downsize, but the interest rates are higher. I'm really afraid I'm not going to be able to afford or budget for the smaller home. Many people are afraid to have those conversations because maybe makes them feel small or embarrassed.
Exactly. Very well said. Because I think everything comes down to this. So you've got to do what we talked about in our last few weeks podcast. So when you get down to the financial matter, it all comes down to that, right? They want to know net, what's going to go in my pocket after we do X. So
right.
So go back and listen to this. We're giving you some amazing points to help you get way more business.
Exactly.
Well done.
So how about offering some resources for financial experts? They can provide comprehensive advice on managing the financial aspects of your transaction. And finally, by addressing their concerns about money and ensuring transparency, you instill confidence and help homeowners make informed decisions. Moving on, share some success stories. Illustrate recent success stories of homeowners who overcame their fears and achieved positive outcomes through selling their properties. Share testimonials from satisfied clients who experienced a smooth selling process, obtained desirable offers, or successfully transitioned into their next home.
Again, this is where if you've been in the industry a few years or more, you're going to have tons of stories. So you're listening, you've got your listening ears on, you're hearing about what their objections are, where their fears lie. You should be able to come up with a story that you can talk about that relates to their particular fear and help them to overcome. Stories are so powerful. I mean, really, they're used in every type of delivery. I don't care if you're giving a speech, a high school valedictorian speech, if you're giving a presidential speech, if you're getting whenever you're speaking in front of people, stories are such an incredible icebreaker. It's a way to connect us as human beings. And it's a way to make us feel less alone when we do have fears or objections that, somebody else has been there, they did it, and they achieved. So stories are very powerful. And if you've got to sit down and write up 5 different stories on 5 different topics and kind of remind yourself before you go on a listing presentation, okay, that's right. This is a story about Karen and her financial issues. This is a story about Bob and the pricing issue. This is a story about downsizing and how Ted had some downsizing issues. You know, you got those stories in your back pocket. You can pull them out and just rattle them off and make people feel better.
Right. And a great time to use this is in your pre-listing package or your online pre-listing qualification. So before you get there, they're already absorbing great things about you. So they're going to be a little bit more, the guard should be a little bit down because not everybody is going to get them success stories or testimonials prior to.
All right. And concluding on that topic, hearing others' experiences, as Lisa mentioned, can inspire confidence and provide reassurance that they too can navigate the selling process successfully. So, to wrap this all up, effectively communicating with homeowners who are afraid to sell their homes requires empathy, understanding, and tailored solutions. By creating a safe space, educating and informing, providing financial clarity, and showcasing success stories, you can empower homeowners to overcome their fears, make informed decisions, and embark on a positive selling journey. Remember, effective communication lies the groundwork for building trust and fostering successful transactions.
Yep.
And that's
well
the
said.
facts.
Those are the facts.
Yes.
Take them to the bank. Well
There you
said.
go. That's how to transform homeowner fears into trust with compassion. Next week's episode.
That will turn into commissions.
Yes.
Yeah, and I think that's an important piece there, Todd, because I think people feel this is a little wooey or, maybe too mushy of a topic, but it does matter. And if things are going sideways for you in your sales, you may have lost sight of that heart of what you do. And you need to get back in touch with that again and really understand why you're doing. What are your feelings about why you chose this career field? What are your feelings about when you help people succeed? How does that feel to you? Okay, now you're feeling again. Now imagine their feelings. How does it feel to them to have concerns about things that could go wrong? How does it feel when those concerns are overcome and you help solve their problems? Get in touch with all of that again, that feeling side of the business. And I think it'll really help you in these situations where you have people that are afraid.
Yeah, and those who feel that today's topic was a little mushy, we have our follow-up episode, Transforming Fears into Trust with Intimidation, which is available
on the dark web.
On pay-per-view.
That goes on 11 o'clock tonight to midnight. So not everybody's up, but you might want to set your alarm for that.
Yep. Grab a scotch.
Scotch sounds good. Those with weak constitutions may not want to watch. You'll be disturbed afterwards.
Very disturbed.
Speaking of potentially disturbing, but hopefully enlightening, is our segment of the show where we take some postcards and we call some people. And
let's go all the way to the left again, because that's a good one.
Lisa was lucky last time.
All the way right there. Yeah.
All right.
I was thinking the same postcard. Yep.
I'm feeling lucky. See, Todd and I both agree.
706-338-1918. Is your home's value up or down? That's a good question.
I wonder why he picked up again. If he was
maybe
eating a meeting and eating.
I don't know what he was doing. Hello, is this Susan?
It is.
Susan, this is Jim and Todd and Lisa with the Take a Listing Today podcast, calling with ProspectsPLUS.com. And so I believe they do some postcards for you. In fact, it looks like they just are mailing out a postcard for you for Hunter's Point. You just sold it.
That's correct.
Well, congratulations.
So we'd like to have you on the show to ask you about your marketing campaign. And first of all, if you don't mind, share your name and what city you're from and your phone number. This goes out to thousands of people, and possibly some referrals will come your way.
I am Susan Jones, and I'm in Athens, Georgia, home of the University of Georgia Bulldogs. And we do Athens, which is Clark County, Oconee County, which is Watkinsville, all the surrounding counties. And anybody can just call me or text me at 706-338-1918. Or go to the number 5, and then the letter M is in market, and realty.com. That might be easier.
Perfect.
Very nice.
5mrealty.com. Very nice. So
5M Realty. Mm-hmm.
all right. So can I assume then, Susan, that you send out these postcards every time that you sell a house, maybe even when you list a house as well?
Yes, when I list a house, and then when I sell a house, and I was getting ready to send one to this one. I've got a lot in an RV Bulldog Park where people would come to tailgate for Georgia games. But it sold before I didn't have to send one. So
Wow.
sorry about that.
Well,
Perfect.
we won't take that personally, but Georgia's got a pretty good football team, and we're going in the football season, so that's a great time of year.
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we're the 2-time national championship.
Yep.
Back in the past couple of years.
Yeah.
So,
It's a nice streak you got going on there. All right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, Susan,
Yeah.
we'd love to give you a chance to win a gift card, good for about anything on
All right.
ProspectsPLUS.com. But before we can give that to you, we have a very simple podcast trivia question that you must answer.
Okay.
This is worth $100 for just about anything on the
100?
website. Put your thinking cap
Okay.
on.
All right, it's on.
All right. Thinking cap on. I'm going to read you the question and 3 possible answers. Just give me the correct answer.
Okay.
Here's your question.
All right.
Dumbo's real name is what? Dumbo from Disney.
Disney.
Something
Right?
like the elephant?
Yeah.
Like the
This
elephant.
doesn't sound fair.
It's completely fair. What's his real name? Is it A, Jumbo Jr., B, Circus Pete, or C, Old Big Ears?
Oh,
good
man.
Lord. Oh, am I tying?
Yes.
Yes.
Am I tying? How
yeah,
much time do I have left? I feel like I'm on that 70s of Richard Dawson.
Sometimes I feel like I'm stuck in the 70s as well. But
Yeah.
Uh-huh. What is Dumbo's
Dumbo.
real
So it was, wait, name the
name?
3 again. What are they?
it's Jumbo Jr., Circus Pete, or Old Big Ears.
Oh,
I wouldn't even
I'm
begin
going
to.
Jumbo.
Junior.
Like the final answer, Jumbo Jr.
Jumbo Jr.
all right. Be good to her. Be good to her.
All right. Show me Jumbo Jr.
Oh, yay!
Look at that.
Oh.
Jumbo Jr. You know your stuff, Susan. And Todd, what does Susan win?
Susan, congratulations. Lisa is going to send you an email with a gift card code for just about anything on Prospects Plus gift card, a $100 gift card, and some swag from the Take a Listing Today podcast. Well done.
Hey, thank you so much. It was nice meeting you.
You are welcome. Y'all too.
All right, have a great day.
You're awesome. Keep up the great work.
Bye.
Bye. All right.
Happy.
Do we look like we're in the 70s? I'm not sure where she was going with that.
Yeah, who knows?
I don't know. I guess
Is
because
that
of the time limit, that it felt like a 70s game show.
Is there a time limit?
That means she's watched too many of those shows in the past.
Right.
Where they,
Yeah,
And I think that's why she was laughing at this music.
we only have 15 more minutes of satellite time with Bakersfield, so can we speed
Right.
this up?
Right.
Yeah, exactly. The clouds are coming over.
Right. It's going to interfere with the signal. Not like that hadn't happened before.
Yeah,
Lisa,
exactly.
what else we have?
That's it. Just try and keep that compassion, that empathy side of you. You know, it's a tough thing to balance because you're out there, you're running a business and you're after success. So balance, keep that compassion in there. You can still get stuff done, be a success.
Yeah. All right. And you don't have to do it with intimidation. You can do it
No.
with compassion
Yes.
Compassion.
for a nicer, happier experience.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. All right.
Exactly.
Thank you for joining us, and we'll
Take care,
see you
you
all
guys.
again next week. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Well done, you guys.
Are you singing?
Yes, you know me. I'm just can't help myself. Life is so good. I have to say.